Hi, here's another radio I have. It's a Sangean 818 ACS in the ATS line, and in its day it was the top of the line, and it did come with a cassette deck. You can see it's got the player with all the selector knobs on the top of it, and it's a pretty good radio. I'm happy with it. It did cost me probably 180 bucks, and I got this out of the Sportsman's Guide. They didn't have it for very long, but anyway, it's got a couple of features on it which I kind of like, and I definitely don't like. One of the things I don't like is that the speaker is too small, and as a result it doesn't have the bass response for listening to music at all. It's kind of tinny. It has superb reception. It's very, very sensitive PLL circuitry. It's got the single sideband and the FM AM mid-range, shortwave, etc. And it's got a really decent alarm, both radio and buzzer. And it's got, I believe this particular radio has about 20 memory presets, and it's got a really nice little feature that I like, and you don't see it anymore. It's got it's got a knob for turning to adjust the volume, whereas most of the other radios have sliding volume adjustment, and I like that. It also has the search feature. You can press them and it'll increase or decrease every 5 kilohertz, and this covers all the shortwave bands, and you can get everything from, I guess you go down to 150, and that's long wave, and you can go all the way up to 29 kilohertz or 29 megahertz, 2999 kilohertz. In other words, that's 29.999 megahertz. So there's quite a bit of range in it, and I've picked up on sideband. I've picked up DXers, they're ham operators from other countries as well as here in the States, and you can also get CB transmissions on this too, so it's pretty cool. You can spend hours playing around with this, and but anyway, I want to show you the other radios that I have, and I'll be heading out. Thanks. I'm going to stop in here. This is the emergency radio that I carry in my go sack, and it's a Marathon. It's made for the military. It's extremely simple, but it is analog radio, which means at certain times of the day you just got to keep turning that old adjuster knob so that because the frequencies do fade in and out a lot in this radio, but it does have very good reception. It's purported to last 150 hours with two fully charged AA batteries that go in the back or in the side here if you use the earbuds. Now, 150 hours in the field, even if you got to stay with it and keep tuning it, that's nothing to discount. So I'd consider getting this. It's the Marathon model ETFR radio alarm clock, and it's got an LED emergency light which is very bright, believe it or not, in comparison to its size. It will get you out of the woods, I know. and it's got shortwave 1 and 2. Not too familiar with that, but I do know that it's got an alarm, and it's got hour, minute adjustment, time set, and alarm set on and off. And it's got the selector for the bands that you want to listen to, and this is the light switch. So that's pretty good radio for the money. I think I paid less than 40 bucks for that thing. And you can get volume discounts on these, by the way, as well. You know, if you have a group that you're with, you want to supply everybody with a good shortwave radio that will fit. It's basically the size of a pack of Marlboro hard pack cigarettes. You can carry it right in your pocket, your shirt pocket. Anyway, I'll show you my last and my best radio, so hang on. Okay, here we are heading down to the tool shed. And here I got my radio that is the first one that I ever had. I got this about let's see, 1985 or something like that, mid 80s. And it's a Sangean, let's see, 803A, the ATS line. And this is the best one I've ever had. This thing cost me about 200 bucks back then. At that point in time, hardly anybody in America ever listened to shortwave except the hardcore DXers that I was. People that listen to European radio broadcasts, they usually always have shortwave. And but anyway, that's the best one that I own. It's got single sideband, and very sensitive pickup on this receiver as well. It has AM, FM, shortwave, long wave, and medium wave, just like the other Sangean that I showed you. But it's 25 years older. And the only problem with this radio is I think it would have been much better if they made a handle on it. All it has is a little strap, a little nylon strap. But other than that, it's real superb. I mean, they don't make them like this anymore, I'm here to tell you. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one.